Okay, so I was researching on how the labor law in Uganda either favored women or not, because my research was into labor law. And when I was going, I read so many things about Uganda in the books, and was saying Uganda is a third world country, it is impoverished, it is everything you can think of a third world country. And so when I was going, I picked spaghetti, milk, tin fishes, like everything food. I packed there. I actually used Manchester Airport, and when I got there, my bags were overweight and I needed to actually take off some stuff, and I was like, if I take the milk off, will I get milk to buy?
This is an African.
This is an African. And the thing
That's a real confession.
Yeah.
No, that's a real
And I didn't go alone. I went with a fellow African lady.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my friend Edna. She's also doing her PhD now.
From where?
She's a Ghan. She's from Accra. So when we're going, so we decided, Edna, do you have more of the milk? Okay, I can take mine off like that. We landed.
In Entebbe.
Yes. And then we saw the airport. Okay. And then from Entebbe to Intinga.
The airport looked very third world.
Yes. No, it didn't look very third world, but we were still a bit skeptical, because of that mindset. And we're told when we arrive, we were going to pay for visa on arrival, $100. But then when they saw the Ghanaian passports, they said, no, we didn't have to. Yeah. And we're shocked. We're like, oh, okay, that's good to know. And then later on, I found out that because of Nkrumah's relationship with Uganda, that's why we didn't have to. We got to Intinda, and I was like, what? When we went into Kampala, the buildings, their nightclubs, the shops, we were so shocked. Like, I was so mad.
You were
So mad at myself for believing what I read. I mean,
Knowing that Uganda produces one of the best milk in the world.
I didn't know that.
Fresh.
I didn't know that.
Fresh.
She was carrying coal to Newcastle.
Uganda's tea is one
Oh
of
my
the
God,
best
top notch.
in the world.
Top notch. When we went there, the tea, their milk, and our host.
If you're looking for one of the greenest country in the world,
If you can.
especially if you go to the western part of Uganda, how can Uganda be an impoverished country? I mean,
Oh, you can read the books.
I know.
All the research books.
That is, see,
And they highlight the fact that it is AC infested, like all those things you read all the bad stuff. And then when you go, you are just like, and I'm sure there are many Africans. The shop huge. We don't even have some of them in Ghana.
thank you.
It's true.
Yes.
Thank you.
No, it's true. It's true.
And this
We
is
don't
this
have
is
it.
the mindset that I feel like so many Ghanaians need to, the mindset that they need to change about in terms of when they hear countries like Kenya, Uganda, in their minds like what is there? I'm like, don't even compare.
Yeah.
Don't even compare. When I talk about it, they said, oh, because my wife is Kenyan, so I like saying no. But when you travel,
I was in Rwanda as well. I went through from Uganda to Rwanda. And when we arrived in Kigali, the first thing we were told, you cannot drop anything.
No littering.
No littering. That was the first thing we were told. When we entered Kigali, I understood why they said that. Oh, the capital is neat. You wouldn't find any litter.
Remember, this man was eating food from one of the gutters.
Didn't see that one.
this
You were-
is the cleanest city that
Yes.
I've ever. No, I mean,
It is.
that's the
You are
video.
not exaggerating. It is what it is. When you go, and at night, when they light up the city, we wonder. Oh my goodness!
So the summary of your Ugandan experience.
It was
A
awesome.
Ghanaian from Glasgow University
To
going to Uganda to do
the
research.
interesting
Yeah.
thing, from Glasgow to Uganda, the flight ticket was cheaper than from Uganda to Ghana.
Thank you.
She's opening another chapter.
I don't want to go there.
Yeah. She's opening another chapter.
Otherwise, we'll
She's pressing some buttons here that should not be pressed.
and I keep saying that it's our fault because we don't even encourage intra-African travels.
Yeah.
We don't encourage it.
It's true.
You know, we've opened Africa so wide for Europeans, Americans, but not for Africans.
It's true.
One, they will ask you for visa. They will ask you for flight tickets, which is more expensive than even an European coming in here.
I agree.
But anyway,
It's sad.
we won't give up.
When I was coming from Rwanda back into Uganda, when we got to the border, they were like, oh, you have to pay something.